You can only imagine the things that people go through every day. You can only imagine the pain and the hurt or guilt or shame that somebody may go through coming from a toxic relationship. A toxic relationship can destroy so many things. It can destroy so many marriages. It can destroy so many child rearing and child raising. And today, my encouragement to you is that when you realize you're in a toxic relationship, the first thing you need to do is stop and take control. You need to pray and give God all the control that you possibly can. Yes, go ahead and cry your eyes out. But at the same time, you must plan to execute. You must plan to exit that relationship. You must plan. And a lot of times we always say, oh, it's not that easy. Let me tell you something. No, it's not that easy. It is not that easy. And I'm a woman here of value can tell you, no, it's not that easy. But the moment you realize that you're in a toxic relationship, you need to work on you. Don't go pointing fingers because it only makes it worse. Work on you. Build you. Make yourself complete. Get complete. Grab hold of what you're going through because so many toxic relationships are out here. So many toxic people are out here and you cannot change people. You can only change you. You can only change you. You see my finger? You. You can only change yourself. And so with that being said, I just really want to come before you today and just allow you to understand that toxic relationships are not what God chose for you. And it is morning, I'm not so long getting up and just showing myself that I'm worth more. I'm worth more than just a toxic person. Yes, I have flaws in my past. Yes, I've done things. You have done things. You have said things. But that doesn't make you still stay in a toxic relationship. You cannot allow people to accuse you, point you, blame you. If they're that disgusted by you, then you're not supposed to be with them. And that's just bottom line. I don't care how good they look. I don't care what they bring to the table. You have to get out of that toxic relationship because that's not what God ordained. God did not ordain you to suffer. And I heard someone say, well, what if this is my part that I have to play in this relationship where I have to be that person that is long suffering who God is using? Let me tell you something, baby. Anything that God allows you to be used in, I promise you there's a light in the end of that tunnel. So don't put yourself in that perspective, that position and say that God chose me to be long suffering. We must all be long suffering. But he did not choose you to go through hurt and abuse in front of your kids. He did not allow you to be in a toxic relationship to raise toxic kids. I don't think God would have put you on this earth to allow you to suffer so much. He said, and then you will suffer, but he will establish you. So if this is not establishing you in this 10, 20 years and you still going through this stuff, that's not what God designed. Some of us were called to certain things in life, but at what expense though? Is it glorifying God? Or what you going through glorifying the Lord? Is God getting the glory out of it? Have he brought you through it? So I'm just saying, toxic relationships can destroy so many things. The best thing for you to do in that toxic relationship is to find your way out.